Oh, ye of little faith. Ye of little faith. So we're back. We are playing more Leg Maso. And here's the thing. We've already, so last time, right? Last stream, right? We've already built into Glass Cannon, right? It's already practically a no-hit. Like, he'll do fucking, 500, 600 damage in a hit. I am lucky if I can tank a second hit. So, I figure, might as well turn off the umbrella and just go all the way. Because, already I can take maybe 2 hits in the fight, right? Why not we just cut it down to 0 and make it a cooler victory? Because why the fuck not? So, we're doing it. We are, in fact, doing it. It's gonna take forever. You also turn off ninja gear. I have, but it doesn't matter because A-bomb apparently already disables all dashes, so it's whatever. But yeah, I have turned off all of the shit that could theoretically give me extra whatever life things. And I've gone ahead and I have bumped up instead of using the Nycro's insta-kill thing, because that fucks with the Terraria death counter thing, I've just bumped up the boss damage by 10 times. So he will one-tap me. There is no way I am surviving a single hit. So we're gonna do this. It's gonna take a little bit longer, maybe, than going full, full whatever the hell, tank, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm very excited for this. Let's see. Make sure this is working. Is that working? It is working. Yay! Okay, put this down. I want a quick fight. Got this. Y'all. None of you were here for Empress. I sight read no hit daytime Empress, mostly. I can do this. I can absolutely do this. It'll take forever. But I can do this. You can install the Javyz kill all you want. That's true. I can do that. If I need to, I will. But I think the setup now should be fine. I think we should be okay. I'm gonna have to get back into it. Okay, so it works. So here's the trick, right? Here's the thing: is that what people have told me about this fight is that it's very consistent. And the reason why I decided to no-hit Empress legit as the first clear, well, it didn't end up being the first clear, but whatever, was because Empress was relatively consistent. So if it's as consistent as everyone says, this shouldn't be that big of a deal. So we'll see. All right. But I do need to get my muscle memory back. All right, there we go. See, not bad. No hitting Mutant. No, we are not no hitting Mutant. Mutant, we have options because we have all of the. We can build with the post A-bomb energizers. A-bomb, the weapons that I have available are, they don't do enough damage to make this a not a long ass thing if I'm not building for full damage, you know? With Mutant, I think I can build with a little bit more survivability, and I'll be using revives and shit there too. Here we're not. Okay, I'm not gonna be using the mushrooms. I could still go for being able to tank 1 or 2 hits, but I don't want to do that. I decided fuck it, I'm gonna go for the no-hit because it's funnier. It's funnier and it's cooler. Shit. Remember to do it. Is the predictive scythe? Which predictive scythe? There's 4 of them. That one or his big one? Because the big one I have figured out. This is the attack that kills me more than anything at this point. Because I forget to move out of the way of the purple scythe. This one's fine. You just gotta be patient. And also not be an idiot. Alright. Leg Maso Mutant taking years off of my life. Yeah, that's what everyone says about Leg Maso Mutant. And that's why I will not be no-hitting Leg Maso Mutant. Although I think I said that about A-bomb, but then it turned out A-bomb was going to be an 8-year-long fight without it, so I said, fuck it, why not? We'll just be here for a while, but it's okay. Alright, Fluckos, I'll take that. That is solid. The trick is gonna be like actually paying attention to where A-bomb is when he's throwing the sights at me, so I can like actually move in an intelligent manner instead of at him over and over again. Because I need to be able to actually like move out of the way of the scythe and move like away from where it's going instead of just continuing on the same trajectory that the scythe is moving on. Ah, shit. Damn it. God damn it. Those little fucking rockets. Oop. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about right there, is I almost moved into that scythe. Oop. It's predictive. It's predictive. No hit Golem, never. Well, I mean, I'll no hit Eternity Golem and maybe Maso Golem. I never want to touch LMG Golem. Fuck that. LMG Golem is, most people consider, actually the hardest boss in the run. And considering how much I struggled with yes hitting Golem, that's not happening. Eternity Golem I can totally do. Eternity Golem and like Maso Golem, he literally just sits there and takes it like a good little boy. It's like Legendary Golem, because he moves like twice as fucking much is the problem. So not only are you dealing with all the extra bullshit, you also have to dodge him all the way. Was it the one, the Pharaoh boss, the Cursed Coffin? Dude, Cursed Coffin is free as fuck. Once you understand how Cursed Coffin works, even with the legendary change, Cursed Coffin is free. I love Cursed Coffin. I'm really good at that fight now. I already did Seg Cursed Coffin. And SMG Cursed Coffin is not gonna be that much harder. You didn't no-hit it? I didn't on legendary, but I could now. You know, I gotta be honest with you, man. I think you have one skill, and that is not listening to me. Like, it's actually impressive how bad you are at listening to the things I say. Fuck! There you go. Should do old massive golem no hit. No, thank you. I'm good. Oh, god damn it. Everyone's like, aren't you on like Maso? Yes, but I'm doing a separate playthrough on the side where I'm no hitting Eternity. My goodness, use some context clues. That's what Seg is Cruel Eternity God. Up and down. Alright, think of how much aura you have if you no-hit it like Maso Golem. I'm good. It's not worth it. It's not worth the pain. I will do Seg. I may do SMG depending on how fun I find no-hitting the later bosses in Eternity. Fuck. Is that my best today? I think that's my best today. I'm not even looking, because it doesn't matter until I get to phase 2, you know? SMG is peak. That's what I hear, right? Like, it shouldn't be that, like, big a deal. It will be interesting, though, when I have to get to Duke on Eternity mode, because I've not actually fought, like, proper Fargo's Duke Fishron. So I don't even know how to fight the bastard. Alright, triangle. Beautiful. First time we've seen this attack today. Beautiful. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm struggling to do like that. It's so weird. Like I've got it. I've got it in like the first phase, but when we loop back around, I hear like it's like my ability to perceive it correctly has just disappeared for a second. Oh shit. I gotta turn on my recordings. There we go. There we go. I never do anything above like Seg for it. That's fair. It probably is pure foolishness to decide to try to no-hit this. No, it's not probably. It is pure foolishness to decide to try to fully no-hit this for my first clear. But just think of the clip. Just think of the caption I can write. Went the wrong way. I gotta remember, like, that kind of works the same way as Moonlord's Death Ray. Like, it's targeting, I mean. Bad. I'm not making use of the space enough. I've been writing this mindset for the past 50 Mutant streams. What mindset? It's foolishness, but I'm doing it anyway. And yeah, that is true. He'll get Mutant eventually. I believe in him. Rip my NPCs. Bro, my NPCs are always fucking dying. No! God damn it, I did it again. Oh, does he like start to move more as we cycle through? Because I swear he gets smarter. And he starts positioning himself in ways to deliberately trip me up. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Generally, there's a real possibility that Wexel Mutant goes into 2077. Yeah, I agree. There is a possibility. He's gotten a final spark, like, what, 3 times? If anything, you know, it's a showcase of the indomitable human spirit, right? Oh, what the fuck? That should have killed me. Wait, does he not have contact damage? Am I stupid? Does he or does he not have contact damage? I swear that he's killed me, like, by me running into him. Oh, 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 oh! There we go. First time cycling it around back to this attack. Dude, I totally almost fucked that up like 3 times. Ah, shit, we're at the height limit. What the fuck? I should be dead. I should be dead. Ah, there it is. There's our PB for today. There's our official PB today. His hurt box is smaller. Yeah, okay, so he does have contact damage. He just weird. Weird. Is it there's a chance that I have asked this question before on A-Bomb. Is it because his hitbox has changed that his hurt box is also the same size? Because that would make sense. Oh, look at that movement right there. I wouldn't have been able to pull that shit off 6 months ago. Oops. Oh. Nice. Cool. Ah. Running directly into a stationary thing. Oof, oof. Oh my god. It's a feature. Also, the attempt number goes big. Yeah, big number. Big number is content. That is people being like, oh shit, this boss is that hard? I gotta see what's going on here. And then they click. What do you think I put in the thumbnail? 4 million HP. That's not even like a leg Maso thing. He has 4 million HP in Masochist. He's shit. You know what? I could round that up to 5 million HP. What am I doing? He has actually 5 mil almost. I rounded down. I thought in my head, I thought it was 4.2, not 4.9. Well, 4.89. But again, rounding up. My thumbnail is inaccurate. I need to make that say 5 mil. God damn it. Because I rounded down from in my head 4.2 when I should have rounded up. I don't know where I got the 2 from. I swear it was 4.2. I might be stupid. Yeah, emergency thumbnail update. Actually, real quick, let me do that. Hold on, Krita, come here. I can legit do that right now. One sec. You guys want to see the process? Hold on. Once it loads, I can open up the thing. My God, it's so slow. There, I can pull up the process. Wait, I think I fucked this up because I merged these. I did. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Move that out of the way. I'm not good at this. So here's what I can do is I can take paint and I can erase this. Fuck you. Hold on. Is this still? Okay, there we go. I can do that. And I could just put a new 4 in here. Or not 4, 5. Duh. The whole reason I wanted to change this because it was a 5. And then what? I think it was this font? No, it was... I think it was this font, actually. Or it might have been... I think it was audio wide. It doesn't matter. They look almost exactly the same. Make that a little bit bigger. Little tiny. You know, I want this to be slightly bigger than the rest of the text. I think it was actually adventure subtitles. It does not matter. It does not matter. Why no hit? Because the fight is basically already a no hit. So I really lose nothing by making it not a no hit. This is that one, right? Yeah. So then I want to merge this layer. No. Yes. Merge that down. That should keep the settings, right? No. Okay, hold on. Undo that. Let me just copy the layer settings from this. Well, I don't remember how to do that. Wait. This one. Yeah. All right. Copy layer style and then paste layer style there. That way they'll look the same. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to save this now and I don't need anyone seeing anything on like just my stuff. All right. Videos, thumbnails. I don't know what kind of information is hiding in my thumbnail folder. 42. This is now the 42nd thumbnail I've made for this. 1280. There we go. All right, this is. All right, customization, not customization. That's details. Change this. Show all files. Where are you? There you are. There we go. 5 million hit points. Oh, hi, Zenith. All right, close this. Open that back up. All right, we're back. The thumbnail has been edited. Yeah, dude, I started using Krita like a couple months ago to make thumbnails. Originally, I made all my thumbnails in DaVinci Resolve, just in the edit page, because I was like, I don't want to learn a new software, and then I decided, fuck it, I will. You have your cat in the thumbnail. I should put my cat in the thumbnail. Should definitely max survivability so you have a 12-minute fight and die and only hit 3 clicks. Exactly! Instead, we'll just have a 4-minute fight and die in 1 hit, but increase my overall fight time by 3 weeks. Because I don't actually learn the later parts of the fight. Which, I say that as if that's a bad idea, but that's exactly what I'm doing, so, you know. I can't shit on that concept too much. Definitely fundamentally demonic. Yeah, it is. I am not the only person that does that. Apparently, a lot of people do that. Like, a lot of YouTubers do that now. If the like, video editor is powerful enough to let that happen. But I have not touched the new photo editor in DaVinci. I just updated 222 or 21 or whichever one the newest one is that lets you, that has that. Like I literally just updated to it like last week. I am very lazy when it comes to updating shit. Because I don't want to, I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with it. If I open up DaVinci Resolve, I want to sit there and I want to actually work on my shit. I don't want to then like turn around and then take a break because I gotta wait for it to update, you know? So I finally did it and I saw that there was a new photo page and I was like, that's neat. I don't care. I've already got a photo editor now. But I'm so glad I switched to Krita because it turns out if you use a photo editing software to make photos, it's a lot more functional than using a video editing software. Like way more functional. You can actually see my improvement of my thumbnail creation over the course of this series. Damn it. Dude, I have to admit something. 3 weeks ago is when I finally realized, or I finally learned how to upscale Terraria sprites without them looking like absolute shit. Because if you go back and you look at like the old like Maso thumbnails, like Itera Worlds and the first one with the Destroyer, they are very blurry and gross looking because I didn't upscale them correctly. Actually, I didn't upscale them all. I just put them into Resolve and then dragged the picture bigger. I just learned how to upscale them properly so they look still like sprites and not like a blurry mess. And it took me, what, 3 years now doing YouTube to do that? Because, it turns out maybe sometimes I'm not very smart. Wait, maybe sometimes, maybe a lot of times. But what matters is I did work it out. It was working on the Moonlord video that I did it. Because I wanted to put, like, I wanted to, for the bit where I say, you know, put on Gaia armor, I had the Gaia armor come up on screen. And I'm like, this looks like shit. And I know that people use actual sprites in their videos and thumbnails and stuff. They just upscale them. So I'm like, I need to figure out how to upscale these. So I opened up paint.net, which I don't use Krita for like editing sprites or anything because I don't know how. And paint.net I know how because I used to make Minecraft texture packs when I was 11. Or no, like 13, whatever. 11, 13 is the same fucking age. But what was I saying? Right. So I opened up paint.net and I pulled the Gaia armor sprite in and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna start messing with all of these options until one works. And then I found one that worked. I was like, okay, I know how to do this now. And then I went and I spent like an hour just going through all of the Terraria sprites that I have on my computer and just upscaling them by 500% using Nearest Neighbor. So I could like use them later. I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm moving too much. I'm moving too much and too erratically. Where you put it off and kept putting off in the end. It was like a 30-minute endeavor. It was more like a 3-minute endeavor. And it wasn't I was like putting it off. It was that I didn't know how to do it. And I just didn't feel like learning how. So, okay, yeah, I guess that was that. But once all I had to do was sit down and just, what I did is I pulled the Gaia armor sprite into paint.net and I just clicked on image, resize, upscaled it by 500%, and then just tried all the different scaling methods until one worked. And then it's like, oh, Nearest Neighbor works. There we go, we're done. It turns out experimenting with the software is how you learn how to use it. Who would have thought? You know, you could have assumed that like my time learning a bit of Blender would have taught me that, but no, I'm just dumb. Was that the move? Oh, fuck it, goddammit. Is that the move I say as I immediately die? You know what? I should drop Featherfall. Shit. I should drop Featherfall. Anytime I'm falling down, I'm already pressing down on the keyboard, so I might as well. It's not like I'm using it to float. I almost ran directly into that scythe. Fuck! Dude. Crouching on Featherfall is the reason this heart still beats. True. I love my Featherfall crutch. I wouldn't have been able to do emote Eye of Cthulhu with Rich Mahogany without it. Okay, maybe let's not run directly into A-bomb. That would be a really dumbass idea. I feel like I'm doing less damage than I could be. Like, I distinctly remember last week on that attack there, sitting that close, that I was doing a solid, like, 40k, not 30k. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, this isn't where I want to be. Okay, we're fine. We fine. Okay. Alright, phase 2. I'm gonna get to phase 2 and then I'm gonna instantly die to the first scythe. There we go. Oh yeah, he heals, the bitch. Okay, well I didn't die to the first scythe, but I did die immediately in phase 2. Like I said, you know, it's been a solid 4 days since I last played. It takes, I need the warm-up time. Today is our warm-up day of the week. I don't like how close we are to the ground. I need to go up. Okay, that's fine. Oh, shit. God, the way he moves, it freaks me out. It's like they gave him sapient AI or something. Because I swear to God, he moves way smarter than he should. Why am I not? I'm forgetting about the saucers. I'm forgetting about them. Because they're such a non-issue in the first phase. Okay, remember how I said that they're a non-issue in the first phase? If he heals the full at 66%, does that mean I could slap an extra 1.5 mil on the thumbnail? You're right. I'm not going to though. But that is true. I totally could. I think 5 mil is enough. The thing is like I do feel like if I put like 6.5 million hit points on the thing, people come in and they look at the health bar saying just under 5 mil, they're gonna be like, you're a fucking liar. And then I have to explain multiple times. Oh no, he heals, it's fine, it's fine. It's not clickbait, it's true. I think 5 million hit points is good enough. Ooh. Ooh. That was a precision seal clutch if I've ever seen one. Holy shit. Yeah, trust me. He heals, trust me, bro. No, I'll just put that in the thumbnail. He heals to full on phase 2 or something like that. Literally lost sight of his scythe. Nice. 6.5 million health. Trust me, bro. Yeah, see, once the saucers lose their invulnerability and they die, like, we're chilling. Damn it. Oh, that was solid until it wasn't. You know what? At least I didn't run into the border. Because I do keep running into the border on that attack, and at least it wasn't that time. Down, up, avoid the side. God damn it. Dude, I can't believe I struggled so much on that attack. Like, on the first day. I just couldn't figure this shit out. Look, I knew, the moment I said it, I knew it was gonna happen. That's what I get for not hovering. Damn it. What? Where's my... Oh, there it is. Why is it there? All right. You know, they are changing. I think I can say this because content creation is allowed with the 2.0 beta. So I think I can say this. If I don't, Javyz, please don't kill me in my sleep. But in the beta right now, and I assume that they're gonna be, that's in the beta because they're doing this in 2.0, they're making it so instead of it just giving you a new one of these, because like, you consume this, right? And then it gives you a new one, when you haven't defeated the boss. They're just changing it so they're non-consumable until the boss has been defeated. Which is good, because we don't end up with moments like that, where I just lose the thing. And it's also doing it to the to like the vanilla spawners too. I think they removed the non-vanilla versions of the spawners in the beta. Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah, I imagine it does happen a lot in multiplayer. I don't know. I've only played Fargo's multiplayer like a couple times. And it is weird. Dude, Maso King Slime does not like multiplayer. That fucker was teleporting all over the place, bugging out. His targeting was weird. Oh, that was close. Damn it. I gotta remember, it's predictive. I gotta remember, it's predictive. So I can bait it out. Nice. Not like that. Whoops, that's fine. I almost jumped into the hover a little bit too late there. There we go. You're actually trying to no-hit him? Oh no, I am. It was initially like last week, right, when we built into our glass cannon build. I'm sitting there like I'm saying it's practically a no-hit, and then I decided, you know what? Like over the weekend, I was like, fuck it, man. Since I can already only take like 1 or 2 hits, why not go for the gold? Because how cool would it be for me to say that the first time I beat Abominationn in Fargo Souls was LMG. Granted, not that cool. It's a video game. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my family that I beat A-Bomb first time, LMG rules. I'm gonna put that shit on my dating profile. That'll totally get me some traction. Uh-huh. Everyone knows Terraria players ain't got no motion. Come on. Except for Chippy. That's it. Wait, maybe Thorbin too? I'm not sure. Alright, but yeah, I'll put LMG A-Bomb on my resume. Oh, God. Yeah, when I inevitably move somewhere else in my life and I need to find a new job at a hospital, I'll be like, yeah, man, I beat LMG A-Bomb as my first time. And they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then they won't hire me. Honestly, if anything, doing like really hard boss no-hits are it's a version of proof that I can sit and do a tedious thing over and over and over again until I succeed. Although this isn't nearly like filling out a spreadsheet. This is actually fun. Almost forgot what the hell I was doing for a second there. Like I was like, oh, we're pretty much at phase 2, and then my brain just shut off. Nice. Nice. Where's stream? I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. Stream gone. No stream. I've decided I'm not streaming anymore, so no more stream. Bad move. Bad move. Gotta come back in a month's time till you beat Mutant with the trust me, bro. Yeah. No, I'm just I'm done streaming. I'll hack together a really dog shit video of me beating Mutant. It'll be the most spliced no-hit you'll ever see. And I'll slide Squeaker like $50. to send me a doctored message of him saying it's real, and then there we go. Do you guys think the no-hit judges are incorruptible? Like, do you think I could bribe one of them, maybe? Or bribe a judge to give me a 2-second leeway. All right, no one will notice. No one will notice. I will notice. You Squeaker's video. I just rip that and then submit that to the no hit thing. He's like, "What the fuck? This is Squeaker's video." I'm like, "No, it wasn't. I just played exactly the same. I just followed his route. Trust me, bro." No, you know what? I bet I could bribe Adamama. I bet I could do it. All right. The problem, of course, is that I don't have any money to bribe anybody with. I'm an adult with bills. It would be so what the fuck? It would be so fiscally irresponsible to use my precious hard-earned job money on bribing a no-hit judge for a pixel game. Let's see, now that I've said that out loud, that gives me plausible deniability. Now it'll be so much easier to cheat. Just lobby the government, make it illegal to call your people to call your no-hits fake. Oh my god. Now that's a good idea. You could try bribing me. Bribe a judge with 100 to give you HP leeway. And we're like 40% and they reel it? Yeah. Just be like, hey, there's nothing in the rules that explicitly says you have to kill the boss. Unless there is. I don't know the rules verbatim. It would be funny if it doesn't explicitly say in the rules that you have to kill the boss and somebody tried to argue for that. That was like similar to the reasoning that got Hammered platforms completely banned. People kept being like, no, it doesn't say in the rules that you can't use them. So they're just like, fuck it, we're banning them. All right, Nature Force Umbrella can, I'm well aware of the Nature Force Umbrella. I have killed the Nature Force Umbrella because I want a no-hit by A-bomb. It is very illegal for no-hitting. Yeah, we were using the Nature Force Umbrella last time before I decided to go for a true no-hit. Brutal boss indeed. Fudge! Okay. Brutal boss with a banger theme. I can't wait for Mutant's theme. I'm so excited. All right, Mutant no-hit for exactly 1 second. Yeah. Look, see, I no-hit him for 10 seconds. That counts, right? God, he moves too intelligently. It's scary. Watch out for the frame perfect during P2. The what? What do you mean the frame perfect? I'm not good enough to frame perfect shit. Uh-oh. I'm cooked. Oh. I almost false to myself. Alright. A-bomb installs Geometry Dash on your computer. That's malware! That's actually malware! Fargo Souls has malware confirmed. I don't want that shit on my computer. The 3 Geometry Dash fans have now unsubscribed. Alright. I mean, I already shit on Roblox a bunch. I might as well add Geometry Dash in there. I don't even hate Geometry Dash. I just don't want to play it because it seems uninteresting to me. I do, however, hate Roblox. All right, I need to go up. Oh, splice together runs how GD players. Dude, they do that? They splice their runs? That's cheating. Ah, balls. Balls. Ugh. Yeah, we are gonna be here for a long while. But it'll be so worth it when I actually succeed. This will absolutely take more attempts than Golem. But I think, you know, by adding the no-hit on top of it, that makes it worth it. There we go, get him right in that aura. Look at that. That's such good damage. I don't think my DPS meter is accurate. The skill boost after this, yeah. See, that's what I said about Empress, but I don't know about that. All right, change the name of the, change the game files for a funny image. Ah, I should put the Wisdom Cat or the Wires Cat. No, because the image in the background is from it's the Void Monolith. Then again, it is the Void Monolith with realistic sky on, which is why there's no stars. I might be able to fuck with that. I don't know. Damn it. No, dude, the Wisdom Cat or the Wires Cat would be so terrible as a background. What I should do is I should turn the stars back on under realistic sky. Wow, so it turns out I'm moving way too much for that attack. I only need to move a little bit. All right. I joke, but like, I did improve significantly because of my time with Empress. Like, I genuinely did get better at playing the game. And I did actually get better at playing the game just from doing this run in general. Wisdom neutrality or foolishness image on the background, depending on how your attempts are going. Hi, Copy, how you doing? Oh my god, yeah, real. All right, down. Damn it. Surviving for my life. If that isn't, my brain shut off. What was I saying? Yeah, if that isn't so true, I hope you do better. Wait, can I just, okay, I want to try something the next time he throws that attack at me. Didn't sleep last night, so you decided to stay up. Oh, good. Oh my god. I love the old all-nighter trick. I'm too old to pull all-nighters now. If I pull an all-nighter, my body decides it wants to commit treason against me. I'm stupid. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, no, he moves closer to me. I can't do that. Get older, yeah. No, you know, I actually haven't tried to do an all-nighter in a solid couple years. I should try to do one just to see like what I'll feel like the next day. Maybe I'll pull one while editing or something. I didn't realize that he like snails his way closer to you as he's doing that attack. I totally thought that I could just sit above him and float and float. All-nighter A-bomb stream? That's a bad idea. if I'm gonna do an all-nighter, like if I'm gonna do like a 24-hour stream or something like that, it needs to be something that's less mechanically complex. I need to play something like Roller Coaster Tycoon or something like that. Actually, what do you guys think of a 24-hour Planet Coaster 2 stream? I have yet to actually play Planet Coaster 2, and I loved Planet Coaster 1, and I think that would be great. It'd be great to play. We just make a really fucked up park. Not like on the level of Let's Game It Out, like one that'll actually still function as a park, but like, you know, not good. All Nighter Dead as Disco. What I could do is I could do like the variety 24-hour thing. I am considering pushing some like significantly longer streams when we're playing Control Resonant in September, because I intend on getting time off for that. Fuck, why can't I dodge that attack anymore? There we go. My arena too small. It is. I think I need to build a world arena. Oh. Yeah, clear the, yeah, that's what I do need to do that. I do need to do that. Because my surface actually in this area ends up pretty high. Alright, A-bomb and a City Buster win. That's something Casey would do. A-bomb and a City Buster. Ah! Okay. Great. What is my surface at? Oh, 268. Gross. Okay, you know what? Let me grab some City Busters. I think I've got some sitting around still. Not like that, I don't. I have 3 City Busters. I need more than that. I don't need dynamite? Where's my demolitionist? Not there. Is he in the... He is in the Section 8 housing. Hold on. Give me all of your dynamite, my good man. Nice. Yeah, 200 ought to do the trick. Okay, so these only go to it's 129. So if we're up at 268, I need to do quick math. I can't do this math in my head. 268 minus 129. So I need to be at 139 for it to be effective. $140 is good, I guess. This shouldn't kill these. This shouldn't kill my housing. It's not like anyone's living in those houses anyway. We good? Yeah, we're chilling. Wow, horizontally, that's so much smaller than I always think it's gonna be. Hot take, cold take, IDC, IDC. Hot take, cold take. They call me the hot take, cold take man because Mandor hand hook Cardor. There we go. I could do Galactic Reformer if I want to nuke my entire world. But I don't really particularly want to nuke my entire world. I think it's fine. Ah, shit. Alright. we go. All right. Hot take, cold take, more like shit take, bad take. What? Oh, if you dislike this one particular kind of music, you should stop listening to music. How about you shut the fuck up? How about that? Bump. We do it music elitism in the Set the Potato chat today, apparently. All right. Oh yeah. Galactic Reformers, that one. That's a bit too. That's a bit too much. Whoops. The City Busters are fine. The City Busters are fine. It's music everyone likes. Oh my God! What are you, 14? You've got the most 14-year-old takes constantly. It's kind of whack. Oh yeah, man, this music's good, and I really like this. That means everyone likes it. What? Come on, come on. I've listened to a few Camellia tracks here and there, and I quite liked them, but it doesn't mean that everyone. What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of here with that 14-year-old ass take. Come on, come on. It's time to grow up a little bit. This is the Set the Potato chat, not the whatever. Installake is better. Yeah, Installake. I should probably pop out my my thingy, my map. All right. Yeah. All art is objective except the art that I like. Then it's objectively good. I should probably move my spawn point. I really wish that the City Buster got rid of walls too. That would be nice. Or like being able to turn it on. You know, that'd be great. Oh well. Oops. Oh, I'm bad. I'm bad. Fuck! Oh, again! Okay. Alright, lock in. Fuck, dude. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Just DCU the entire thing. That'll take ages. I just want the City Buster to do it, you know? I just want the City Buster to do it. Fucking nuts. What's wrong with me? Fuck. The telegraph lines, they break my brain because I'm like, oh, laser, alert, bad, and then I don't move through them. My brain sees solid line and it goes laser, dangerous, will kill. A lot of very close calls there. Alright. To be fixed in 2.0. Yay! Sweet. Like, there are some times where I want the walls to still be there, because then I could ore excavate the walls, like block swap them for whatever walls I want. But sometimes I don't want the walls there. So I hope it's an option. But I could see it just being, you know, it killed the wall. I guess I'll just install quality Terraria for increased placing speed or whatever. God fucking damn it. What happened? Why am I bad now? I was doing great. Well, okay. Great is a relative term, but I was doing good for me, and now I'm just playing terribly. It's funny because, like, I feel like I am underground right now. Even though I know it's the surface, but because there's all the walls and stuff, because it just looks like, you know, a cave. I forgot what I was doing. God damn it. I'm never beating this mofo at this rate. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's true. The walls are helpful. It is a sign for me to move up. I should do something similar to what I did to the for Duke, and have some colored gem spark walls to, god damn it, to kind of indicate like my my closeness to an edge of the arena. It would take 80 years, but I do have the World Shaper soul, so it wouldn't be that terrible. Oh, I tried to weave around it. It did not work. There we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. There's no way. What? How am I alive, man? I got really lucky with the rockets there. All right, cool. Phase 2. Maybe I'm not entirely washed. God fucking damn it, man. There's so much going on in that second phase. My brain gets overwhelmed instantly. I know exactly what I need to do because it's just phase 1, but more, right? But it's because there's more projectiles. There's more saucers, which I only have to avoid the saucers for 2 shots because they die afterward. But even still. You know, I forgot to move my fan over here, so I'm starting to overheat slightly. Alright, maybe I'm not totally washed. Hey, that was only kind of washed. That was pretty washed, not totally washed. Dying in phase 2 is not the worst thing I've done. That is, though. Well, that's actually not the worst. I think running into the border repeatedly would be totally washed. God damn it. Ooh. Oh. I was about to suck myself off for the dodges there. I was like, oh yeah, such good dodges, then it instantly died. Every time I go to open my big fat mouth. Holy shit. Solid. Fuck! I panicked. I moved too fast. All right. Also, there's no reason for me to have the mushrooms in my hotbar anymore because I'm not using them, and since I'm dying instantly, there's no world where like the auto heal kicks in. I need a way to auto eat mushrooms. If I press B, no. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could be doing more damage. Ugh. Turn on twins install with auto heal at 99%. Oh, yeah, but then I'd have to put on dubious. And I don't really have anything I want to swap out for dubious, you know? Like, I could absolutely see the Ichor and the Cursed Flame being useful. But it's just like, I don't know what I'd swap out. I could probably swap out Conjurer's Soul. Oh my god, which reminds me, I can actually use 4 minion slots on Brainbuster. That's why I'm missing out on damage. Because I have 11 minion slots right now. I thought I was doing less damage than last week. It's because I can have 4 brains out. I only have 1. I knew I wasn't fucking crazy. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because Devious only stacks up to 7 empty slots. And I forgot that I'm wearing Stardust and I have Conjurus on. That's why I'm missing out on damage. I thought my kill time was slower than it was last week. I was like, it's weird. I'm getting only 30k DPS when I'm like close to him and stationary, when I should be getting like 40. Yeah, see, that's what we should be seeing. 39 to 41. Oh, what the fuck was that? I should not be trying to sit in the pocket there. What am I doing? That's 4. There we go. It's not really about the debuffs. It's about the stats the install gives, plus letting you get the mushroom buff easily. True. True. See, now I'm wondering, if I swap out Conjurist, or maybe even Cosmic Core, what if I swap this out for Cosmic Core? I bind this to, well, I'm not dashing anymore, so that's actually not bad. Let's see, because I don't know how much I've been hearing mixed things about Cosmic Court. Oh right, all my villagers are dead. Hold on, I need to go run over there real quick. You know, I'm going 92 miles an hour, but it still feels too slow, and I'm trying to just fly to the next village. I really should have built some teleporters, this sort of thing. There we go. Oh, and you know what? I just remembered something. I need to turn back off. It was one of these. I don't remember which one it was. But I'll just turn both of them off. All right. Oh wait, but I gotta set my... Right. No, wait. Is that Soul's mod? Soul config? No, that's client config. There we go. Set that to 99%. 1, 2... No, not... Oh yeah, 3, 4. Hi guys, how you doing? Okay, let's try this now. My mushroom buff active. I hear the munch. Is it working? I think it is. Back for dinner? What'd you have? Ooh, dinner. Food. I am kind of hungry. I could eat, even though I just had breakfast like an hour ago. Wait, what time is it? Probably 2 hours ago. Shit, it's 11. Okay, like 2 hours ago. That's not bad. 2, 3, 4. The problem is I'm now playing it worse. Can you set it to 100? Probably, maybe? I don't know. I don't think it'll work. Honestly, like having the debuff install on is not terrible. Dude, I can't move correctly anymore. I don't know what's happening. That's the thing, is like when I change up my build, my brain stops working for a bit, and then I just play worse. Alright. Damn it, I was hoping for Flacos so I could test my DPS. God fucking damn it. I do not know if this is better or worse than Cosmic Core. There we go. Cosmic Core is giving me a solid 10,000 more DPS. So maybe we try Cosmic Core back on and then swap Conjurous Soul. Let's try that. So only one brain. Okay, don't run into the fucking thing, you idiot. I'm stupid. I almost went the wrong way. But you know what? I did correct it, so. I think that's more. I think that is more damage. Ah, shit. I think that is more damage. I do think it's faster. All right. Is the thing is like now I'm at a point where I could even use it effectively during a yes hit because my health regeneration is so fucking high. Damn it, where's my, there you are. Oh yeah, that's solid. Actually, it's slightly less. It's about the same. Fuck. Oh, I love running into the walls of the arena. That's always great. I should be throwing down my sentries too. It's just they visually become a complete mess. Almost ran into the fucking border again. Oh shit, I didn't turn on my install. God damn it. I knew I was forgetting something. Like, hold on, my DPS is lower. Yeah, the problem is that the mushroom buff lasts for like, what is it, 15 seconds? And then the cooldown for eating another mushroom is 30. Which means I'm only getting the damage boost for like half the fight. So I do think it does end up being Conjurer's Soul just does more damage. As long as I get all of my bonus minions out. It was a good test. Yeah. I think I do end up getting a little bit more damage here. Damn it. 3, 4. To be frank, that is true. It was using Dracovius, not the Devious. So it can probably make use of, I don't fucking know, something better. Shit. Those stupid little rockets, I hate them. Alright, so the idea today was we're chasing a PB. You know, there's no way in hell I'm beating his ass today. But what we're looking for is improvement. A PB or, like, consistency, you know? Because I'm not quite there on phase 1. I know how to do it, and I can move effectively a good chunk of the time, but not all the time. I need to perfect this first phase. What I need to be doing for this scythe is use a lot more perpendicular movement to where his actual position is. Those fucking rockets, man. I don't like the way they move. It's like, you know, if he's next to me, I need to go up and down. If he's above me, I need to move left and right. But also, like, you know, properly. Oops. I should have gone back up. I don't know what I was doing there. Hi. We're gonna ignore that. There we go. Solid. Oh, nuts. That was doing okay until it wasn't. You know, honestly, I should be going closer there because he stops. Because he stops attacking, or he stops moving closer. So I can actually move up into that closer triangle. So I can get him in the aura for that extra damage. Damn it. I'm not paying enough attention to what I'm actually doing. Trying to go off muscle memory when like there's a bit of muscle memory here, but there is a significant amount of like actually watching where he's going and moving the right direction. But you can't like fully muscle memory your way through that. I am a dipshit. Down, up, left, up. Weird move. Woof, okay. Here we go. That's sub 4. That's sub 4. Whoops. Dumbass. Dumbass. Bro, just say woof. No, you didn't hear anything. I'm a potato, not a dog. God damn it. 3, 4. Oops. I forgot I had to press spacebar to go up. How does one forget to press spacebar? Alright, slightly worse than last attempt damage-wise. God, it doesn't matter. Come on, can I get him to phase 2? Yes! Okay. Damn it. I'm like, saucers are gone. I can just focus on dodging the sights, and then I run right into a sight. Okay. That was better than the last one, damage-wise. Beautiful. Holy shit, okay. Solid. Not solid. Fucking lasers, man. I thought I was out. I thought I was out of the targeting area, but no, I was not. Too close. I'm trying to stay like a little bit closer to him, because I want to try to keep him, or like get him inside the aura as much as I can, you know? The more that he's in the aura, the more damage I can get him to take. Even if it's for just brief moments, you know? Maybe I shouldn't run directly into stationary sides too, that would also help. I don't know, I feel like he doesn't really need to heal. I feel like with almost 5 million hit points already, 4 million in Maso, I don't know if he really needs to heal at the beginning of the second phase. I feel like that's kind of overkill. You know, like I understand it for like Duke, right? Going to phase 3, so you're not in phase 3 with only 15% health, that way you can actually fight the phase. But phase 2 is already gonna be the longest portion of the fight, and making him full heal on top of that, I think, is just a little bit overkill. What am I doing? Being stupid is what I'm doing. Alright, why did you bark for A-bomb? I didn't bark for A-bomb. I'll show you barking for A-bomb. That sounds like a really shitty romance novel. Barking for A-bomb. Like, you know, something that's trying to, you know, capture the decade and a half old success of Twilight. Barking for A-bomb. A Fargo's romance novel. There we go. God damn it, I can't even get past that fucking attack. That's crazy. Alright. Know a lot of people that would bark for A-bomb resprite. Okay, that's fair. Dude, A-bomb's resprite has aura. Well, it has aura. I don't know if I'd call it sexy, you know. I wouldn't bark for it, but it's one of those things where it's like, damn, if I could look like that, I would. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, much less damage this time around. Or, no, okay, cool. Yep, I got below 4 mil before we cycled back through. That's kind of the goal. If I can get him under 4 mil by the time we cycle back to this attack the first time, we're on track. I went the wrong way. 2, 3, 4. Got the Piccolo aura going on where he's just standing there, but his coat is flowing with it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. The flowing cloak. God, if it wasn't hot here 70% of the year, and I wasn't like fat, no, I'm not fat, and I wasn't like, and I had like a more slim figure, I'd wear cloaks. I'd wear cloaks more. Actually, I should wear cloaks anyway. The big problem is that it's too fucking hot, like all the time where I live. It gets kind of cold in winter. It can get down to freezing. But it doesn't last. Oop. I didn't do enough damage. It's fine though, we can make up for it, but it's just we're gonna get into phase 2 a little bit. Never mind. I died. Nope, not 5. I think it might be time to bring out the old Summoner Association thingy again. Ah, shit. Okay, this is solid. Solid damage. Solid damage. That's good. My god, precision seal clutch. I should have died. It just there's so much going on with the saucers flying around and then exploding. The all of my shit that's happening and the sides, it blurs together and I stop being able to like understand what's happening. And that's gonna be a problem. That is legitimately gonna be a problem. Wonder how hard Mutant is without precision seal. I think most people would say he's impossible, right? Because like there are some very tight gaps in his attacks. Yeah, see, I want to be sitting right there. There's probably some madman out there that has beaten Mutant no precision seal, but I assume quite difficult. Okay, it's not worth it to be close to him. There, with that attack, it's fine. Whoops. I didn't go down enough. Sweet. All right, cool. That'll take us to phase 2. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. And I'm dead. I don't understand how that works. I think I do. I might. Terry jokingly says she'll be banned for Mutant no hit so someone could do LMG Mutant without it. And Red did it. So, okay, that's where I got the idea from. Because I had it in my head right before stream today. I was like, isn't Precision Seal banned for no hits? Because I swear there was like something that I had heard about that involved that. That must be what it was. Because I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to turn off Precision Seal if I'm gonna actually no-hit him, aren't I? But no. What the fuck was that? What was I doing there? Nothing good, that's for sure. I got really lucky. That thing blew up into the little sides right before it hit me. It absolutely would have hit me. There we go. There we go. Personally, only use it on Mutant anyway. Well, my question is like, why? There's no downside to using it, is there? Like, it's purely an upside just for a smaller hitbox. I guess like personal challenge. Damn it. 93%. We're approaching the PB. Legitimately, if I could just get through that attack, we will hit PB. It's a big fucking if, though. Especially when I'm dying to that. Come on. Come on, Seth. Lock in. You can find something better to put in the slot. Yeah, okay, yeah. For pre-Moonlord, I absolutely agree. It's just Heart of the Master has so much great shit in it that, you know, I'd be having that shit on. Just Precision Seal, yeah. I did, it was very helpful for Moonlord, but yeah, if it was just that on its own, I probably wouldn't use it for A-Bomb either. It's just Heart of the Master's got so many good buffs. Wait, after this, I'm gonna be able to make Solo the Master, right? Alright. Look at A-Bomb being smart, flanking me, trying to trip me up. Unfortunate. There we go. We good. Phase 2. Ah, the concept of that attack in phase 2 is at you ahead of you. Oh, okay. So that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it feels like he shoots one at me and then one that's like not at me. So that makes sense. So I just gotta move to avoid it's at me, then, you know, not move. So move, not move, move, not move. All right. Okay, not the best damage output. And it doesn't matter because I die. I should really put down a couple sentries. Why not put down all 4? God damn it, you bastard. Ah! Fuck stupid to death. Oh, nice. Man, I feel like that could be more damage. Especially when he's getting hit by a sentry. Oh, well. That's a very good spot for him to be in. Very good spot for him to be in. Weird. That wasn't like, okay. That was like very, very odd. Dude, I gotta glue my headphones back together. The cups are both coming off. Like the one on the right one, completely disconnected. There's like the headphone, right? And then there's the little like mesh, and then there's the foam cuff. It's just come apart into 3 pieces. I need to glue it back together. I can't believe the speakers are still working. I gotta be honest about that. These things are so fucking old at this point. It's just like they still work. So I don't want to buy new ones yet. But I do have a new set that's on my list that I'm saving for. What the hell am I doing? Okay, I can actually stay pretty close to him for that entire attack. If I just mind the positions that he shoots the sights from. Which are consistent, you know? As long as I stay out of the, you know, bottom corners and the perpendicular plus sign in the middle of them, we good. 7, 6, 5, there we go, phase 2. Fuck. Now I'm just panicking. Unfortunate. I hate this attack. God damn it. What? What? Dude, what was that? That was fucked up. I need to take note of that. That was at 153. All right. That was some stupid dodging right there. All right, I've arrived. Hi, Love Kitten. How you doing? God damn it. Ugh. What would you be doing right now if they never added Secret Seeds to the base game? The Hollow Knight, probably. Because I would have beaten Maso, like, probably a month ago. So I'd either be on Hollow Knight or Silksong right now if Secret Seeds were never added into the game. We're feeling not bad. We haven't hit a new PB today, but I'm understanding Phase 1 more and more, which means we should hit a new PB soon, maybe. If I hit a PB today, I will be happy. But I've got, like, the movement on the first phase down a lot more solidly. And that already is a nice boost to morale. Oops. I still be making mistakes, though. There will always be mistakes. Damn it. Too close. I'm sure we're doing sec Lifelight. Sure, this doesn't take you too long. You got this. You got this. Lifelight's free. Lifelight's so free, especially on Eternity mode. I recently refought Lifelight, like Yes Hit, just to see what the fight was like, because I remember it just being like really long and annoying, but also I did like the fight. And on Eternity mode, and holy shit, Eternity Lifelight is so easy. So easy compared to like Maso. It's actually ridiculous. I mean, even compared to Maso, because what do you mean there's no border? What do you mean Eternity Lifelight doesn't have a border? That's weird. I totally expected there to be one, and then when there wasn't, I was like, what the fuck? And also, it's not a 4-minute long fight with a 3-minute long fight with a minute-long desperation phase. All right. Struggle putting together one run, really? Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, depending on what attacks Lifelight throws at you, you can have a really rough time. It's honestly, it's the same thing for me as like Deviant, right? Like Deviant, if you're yes hitting, completely totally free in Eternity mode. If you're no hitting, then like, it really depends on what attacks she throws out at you. Because some attacks are definitely harder than others. But if you're yes hitting, you can just tank the hard attacks and then dodge all the really easy attacks. And then you're good to go. Like, my Deviant no-hit took way longer than it should have. Part of it was because I was using Frost Daggerfish, because Red told me that it would be funny if I did. But still. Or rather, I said it would be funny if I did, and Red agreed with me. Ah, damn it. Oh, I bet Pack. No, damn well this boss is harder than it looks, but it does not look too much harder than Master Maso. I mean, it really isn't. Like, it really, really isn't. The only differences between Maso and Leg Maso on A-Bomb is the smaller hitbox, which does nothing if you're using a homing weapon like Devious Aesthetic is. And you get another seal on phase 2, so the arena's a little bit smaller. And then, of course, it's just the extra damage and health, but you know, it's not that huge a deal, right? Really said Blue Box get the least amount of legendary changes, except for Mutant. Mutant has a shit ton of legendary changes. Waff with Flare Gun. Okay, I'll do Waff with Flare Gun. Oh my god, that's gonna be, it'll take the entire arena. Yeah, I'll do Waff with Flare Gun. I've been trying to figure out a shitty weapon to use for Waff. But yeah, we'll do Flare Gun, or I'll do Flare Gun. That should be dumb. Cause like, E-mode Waff should be pretty easy. I feel like the last 10% of course will be evil, but I think compared to even Maso, Waff would be fine. All right, I'm not a big long fight fan. Yeah, that's why I'm no hitting, because it'll be a quicker fight when I actually succeed. You know, make sure to use the blue flare gun, the blue flares. What's the difference? Is there even a difference between blue flares and red flares? Because I don't think there is, right? But I will, because they'll contrast better. Has anyone done blue or just flare gun on Waff? Because I'm kind of trying to like figure out loadouts that people haven't really used before, which is why I did Frost Daggerfish on Deviant, because nobody in their right fucking mind would choose to use Frost Daggerfish on anything. God damn it. Anything paper plane? I'm not using paper planes on Waff. Fuck no. Oh my god. That would be a first. That would absolutely be a first. Seg Waff with paper planes, but that sounds like torture. Blow Waff? I don't think you can blow Waff. I guarantee you the wall of, well, okay, I don't think I can guarantee that the Wall of Flesh doesn't have a dick, because he probably does. Like, you know, that would be flesh. Everyone knows flesh is subjective, but, you know. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Oh yeah, also Batpack, you don't have to say Master Maso, it's just Maso. Ooh, that was close. All right, do you plan Terra with paper planes? I don't want to. I don't like Fargo's Plantera. I think it's a painful, evil boss. I would rather not do it with a pre-boss weapon. It's like, well, with bouncy dynamite. Yeah, and destroy my arena in the process? No thanks. Used to specifying Terraria difficulty mod. Yeah, fair. It's just, it's not, I don't think it has been that with Fargos in a while. Because there is Master Mode Mutant, or there is Master Mode without, you know, Eternity Mode active, and then there's Masochist Mode if you're on Master. 2, 3, 4. Used Rotten Eggs. No! I really should have used Rotten Eggs on I, but instead I used Spiky Balls. I still am baffled that the build I threw together for I Cthulhu actually worked as well as it did. It was great. Beat Queen Slime with Harpoon Gun? Fuck no, I hate Queen Slime. Although, that would be kind of funny. I should beat Queen Slime with the Clockwork Assault Rifle. Ain't nobody used the Clockwork Assault Rifle when you could just get the Uzi right at the beginning of hard mode. Wait. Breaker Blade. Yeah, Clockwork Assault Rifle is good, but like, if you're no-hitting, you can just, you know, cheat in the items because the whole thing is just fighting the bosses, right? So nobody in their right mind is gonna use Clockwork Assault Rifle over Uzi. I should do Breaker Blade. Queen Slime Breaker Blade, dude. I think I'm cooking with that idea. Oh, I don't like this. Holy shit. That's a PB! That's a PB! Okay, so he does do the dash at me thing, so I do need to be ready for that. But that is a PB. 89%. 0.34. Alright. We're good. How about Classic Gain? Oh god. They should rework Breaker Blade to be a little more like True Excalibur and 14757. They might. They're reworking the Chlorophyte Claymore? Yeah, the Chlorophyte Claymore. Is that what the fuck it's called? Yeah, they're reworking the Chlorophyte Claymore. In 1457. There you go. Now win. Yeah, now win. Okay. I did it. I got a PB. Now we just need to get another one that is significantly lower. Alright, I feel like that was a really clean... That was some really clean movement there, too. Nice. Nice. Alright, beat twins with slap hand. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I forget that it goes from him and not from out, because it's that attack in the first phase. It's just, you know, modified. It comes from him, not from the outside. And then I have to worry about them coming in from the outside after he's launched them. There we go. Shit, it's actually better to stay closer to him on that attack. My initial thought was just like, get as far away as you can so you have time, but you really don't need it. It's better to be close because you know where they're gonna come from. They're consistent spawn points coming out of A-bomb. Yay, Flacos! Free! Free! Hey, J-Sturb and Plantera, wake up. Wake up? What the fuck? Tried to say welcome and what's up at the same time. I always be combining words. I don't know how to English good. Alright, solid. Not so solid. Not so solid at all. That's rough. Skeletron problem with KO cannon. Fuck no. Fuck no. I'll do Moonlord with Butcher's Chainsaw as my melee weapon. I was thinking about using Starlight, but Butcher's Chainsaw would be way fucking funnier. Alright, come on, under 4. Beautiful. Chainsaw is good at his shit, but with how close that you have to be for it, it makes it a little bit harder to use on Fargo's Moonlord. But yeah, no, it does great fucking damage. But I think it would be really, really funny. I don't think anybody has used Butcher's Chainsaw as their Moonlord melee weapon in no-hitting or in Seg. So it'd be fun to see. It'd be fun to do that. The thing is like Butcher's Chainsaw is a good choice, but it's also a really, really funny choice. Because who the fuck thinks to use Butcher's Chainsaw? Okay, I'm trying to like figure out what attack he was gonna throw at me there. I don't think we're getting to phase 2 there. Oh, cool. Okay, we did make it to phase 2. Nice. Damn it. I'm having a hard time working out where he's actually going to launch those. But we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. That's Flacos, that's good. Why can't I eat it? There we go. Well, that was dumb. Whoops. It was also dumb. Moonlord with bunny cannon? No. Beat Moonlord with explosive bunnies. I will say though, oh my god, Deviant with the Frost Daggerfish was the first quote-unquote dog shit build I put together that was actually dog shit. 3, 4. How does typeless damage work on Moonlord and Fargos? That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. I think what it is I don't know. I'll have to test it and get back to you on that. Because I'm not sure if Fargos has typeless damage. Because I think a lot of them is just like, no, I don't know. I really don't know. It kind of depends on how the, it entirely depends on how Nullification Curse is coded. Like if it's where, because what the wiki says it does is it increases damage resistance to the wrong class. But does it do that, or does it just, well, it would have to do that. But then does it account for typeless damage? Which I kind of feel like it would, because it wants you to use a class weapon, right? I'm leaning towards it likely does no damage. But that's just my guess. Damn it. Alright. There's for flare gun, but well, yeah, but if the, hold on. Yeah, 2 damage. Well, if the ammo is range damage, then it's gonna get counted as it's gonna get counted as range damage. All right, Fargo doesn't really have doubles damage, yeah, because there was the flare gun, but because the bullets are range damage, I think it counts as ranger. I didn't realize that the flare gun did such low damage. I don't want to do WAF with flare gun. Alright, Rogue is doing more damage than Moonlord, so either Nullification Curse works or Rogue is shit. Well, Rogue's actually, Rogue gets a bad rap, but it is pretty good from what I understand. So it's gotta be the Nullification Curse actually working. So yeah, oh yeah, Nullification Curse in DLC doesn't account for Rogue, does it? So if you're playing Rogue, and you're doing Maso Death, you're kinda SOL. Honestly, like, I gotta be real, I cannot wrap my head around people who play Fargos for the first time and dedicate themselves to doing monoclass. It's like, this mod is like so much built around the idea of just swapping your class for the different bosses instead of doing it monoclass, because Calamity is very monoclass focused, right? But because Fargos doesn't really have classes, all of its stuff is just like, oh, it makes you do more damage with this certain thing. It has weapon types, but people are so dedicated, and it's Calamity players always. People are so dedicated to keeping their monoclass thing together. They're like, I'm gonna play Fargos. I'm only doing true melee. It's like, you can, but why? Like, you're missing out on so much. That's how I feel about it. I feel like if you're forcing yourself to be monoclass in this mod, you're missing out. You're missing out on like a lot of content and a lot of really fun shit to do. Like, thank you. I need the luck. And yes, no hit. I decided, because we were looking at it like with the glass cannon build, and it's like, well, I'm already only able to take maybe 1 hit if I'm lucky. I might as well go for the clout and just no hit the fucker. So that's what we're doing. As if there's clout to be had in no hitting, right? Yeah, that's true. A lot of big Terraria mods are monoclass, but yeah, it's just, you missed out on so much content going monoclass. I guess it's a reason to do multiple playthroughs, but with like all of the multi-class gear, you know, you would think that there would be like a hint. It's like, oh, maybe when you learn the boss, you can easy beat it no hit. Oh, for sure. It's just, we're gonna be learning with a no hit. The problem is I don't want a 3-hour fight, you know? I hate sitting here fighting him for like 3 minutes and seeing the health only being at 80%. That pisses me off. So I wanted to go for glass cannon. And then I was like, well, glass cannon, I'm already gonna die, so I might as well. Holy water bottles are typeless damage. I forgot that holy water bottles do damage. Oh my god. Queen slime holy water bottles. Wait, destroyer holy water bottles. Now there's an idea. A really bad idea, but an idea nonetheless. Okay, I thought I turned off events, but I guess not. All right, there we go. And yeah, Darkness, the whole, once you understand the patterns thing, that was my reasoning. That was my reasoning for it being, like, marginally okay for me to try to no-hit him. Because it's like, well, people say he's very, you know, learning. He's very consistent from what people say, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, what's this, how's this, why is this, when's this? When's this is now, the rest is, we're doing okay. We hit a PB of about 1% better than before, but I'm learning it. I'm getting better at the first phase. I don't know if Fargo's make some range. I could check in recipe browser in a moment. But oh my god, destroyer with holy water bottle would be stupid. Especially when I'm really bad at Fargo's destroyer. God damn it. 3, 4. All right, yeah, holy water bottle. Is that switch to range or is it? No, it's just damage. It's just damage. Once you learn how the first attack truly works, it's free. Yeah. I understand how that first big attack works in phase 2. Are you talking about Prime or not Prime Destroyer? Like for this, I understand how that first, like this attack, right, in phase 2. I understand how it works. I just am really bad at it. All right, you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I have decided to no-hit this guy because I'm an idiot, and my ego said I could. But I'm having a great time. It's so much more fun no-hitting him and having a theoretically quicker fight time than yes hitting him, tanking it, and having a 12-minute fight. All right. Banana Rang is just a good weapon for mechs, for real. I should try Banana Rang. See, I gotta think of a dumbass weapon to use for Baron. Because Baron, with how much that I fought him in Legendary, Baron should be incredibly fucking free. So I need like a really bad weapon for Baron. I do still have a 12-minute fight ahead of me, but at least that's Mutant, right? And I intend on getting Nuke Fishron for Mutant, so that should help. The plan for post A-Bomb is to not do that. The plan to use A-Bomb, oh my god, Beam Sword. Beam Sword. Breaker Blade, no, Breaker Blade I'm gonna use on Queen Slime. So Breaker Blade's out. Phase Saber. Oh my god, the Phase Saber. Yes! Phase Saber or Beam Sword, because Beam Sword will actually give me some range damage. Oh my god, I'm gonna be looking at a 6-minute Baron fight for Seg. I'm gonna get DQ'd for stalling. I really, like, there was, so, Harry, you judged the Deviant no-hit, and I did put the Hornets in there, which I did purely because I didn't want to have moments where I couldn't hit her and theoretically stall because of that. So I was like, well, I need to be doing some damage when she's like fully out of range. So I'm gonna throw the Hornets in there too. Which there's a chance that the Hornets did way more damage than I wanted them to, but it was fine because I beat her 30 seconds over MNL. So we good. Oh, does it work like that? Oh, okay. It's a very specific thing then. All right. I just, you know. And like, if I hadn't been using the Hornets, that would have been like a 4-minute Deviant fight. And I was like, nah, I think the Hornets are good. I think it was good enough as it was. stalling or if you're actively not attacking when you can do damage. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So to test if Holy Water works on all phases of Moonlords, I will test that after stream. I will. Well, actually, I could test that on stream. When I decide we're done with A-Bomb for the day, when like I'm like ready to wrap up stream, we'll test that. Fuck. 3, 4, bonk, boom. Alright, dude, I'm asleep at the goddamn wheel. What is happening? Fuck. I shouldn't be dying to that. I shouldn't be lurking and playing Greg Tech. Oh, have fun. Have fun. Darkest, how is your Greg Tech run going? Just real quick before you get to lurking. I'm curious how it's how much fun you're having. Oops, I thought that was 4. I'm reading chat too much. Reading chat too much. Playing with friends. Ooh, that makes it better. Well, it depends. If I played Greg Tech with my friends that I usually play games with, within a week, one of them would have like half the shit done already while I was at work. And then it'll just be like, well, what do I do now? Yeah, it's all 40k. All right, if I can bring below 4 mil, there we go. Fuck. Stupid. Oh my god, DQ for stalling. All right, DQ for reading chat when. DQ for too many attempts. Try again. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? DQ for not dodging correctly. DQ for not using this exact build that I laid out in the rules. If you don't use this build, you lose. There we go. 450 hours? Hot damn, that's a lot. That's more than like most games I have in my Steam library. I'm over the village and I don't like it. DQ because I felt like it. How half of LMG submitters are moving. DQ'd because I personally don't like you. Damn it. Oh my god, DQ for genocide route. Great takes 10,000 hours? Themes and such. DQ for being problematic. Three, 4. What the fuck is... okay, I don't know. I ran into the scythe, or a scythe, apparently. I don't know. I think that's fake news. Ugh. Alright. Alright. 10,000 hours is crazy. DQ, fuck you. DQ because you didn't submit your ID to the organization. And we can't confirm that you're an adult. 3, 4. We're coming up on the solid 500. And my PB is 89% in phase 2. This is dreadful. I'm committing an atrocity against gaming on these streams. DQ for not having house insurance. Or homeowner's insurance, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know, I rent. There we go. That time I didn't screw up that attack like a dipshit. Yay! There we go. Fuck! Bad movement. Bad movement. I need water. I need drink. Hold on. Do I have any liquid in the fridge here? I have a mic. I have some Fresca. That's it. Ah. I'm out of water and I don't want to get up. You know what? I'm not going anywhere today. Oh, it's open. Oh, I forgot this is my half drink one. Is this flat? Oh, that's bad. Nope, not having that. Well, I don't have any liquid. That's unfortunate. That's okay. Who needs water anyway? Water is not performance enhancing. Who needs hydration? Because, like, I have drinks in the other fridge, but that would require me to get up. And getting up is fine. It's just putting the headphones back on is a chore, and I don't want to do it. I really need to glue my headphones together. I got home from work last night, and I'm like, I'm going straight to bed. It's like 8 o'clock, right? I'm like, I'm going straight to bed so I can get a good amount of sleep and still wake up early. Guess what time I woke up? 7. So I didn't have enough time because I was like, I'm gonna get up early so I can glue my headphones back together and they can be, and like the glue can be dry and safe by the time it's time to stream. Nope, woke up too late. I was, granted, I was really fucking tired. I'm in like significant amounts of sleep debt because my sleep schedule is fucked. We are moving to the right way too much. I need to move leftwards. God, well, it didn't matter. I'm always running DQ because you drank. Yeah. DQ my no hits for being inebriated. Performance enhancing drugs. I do think every single one of my seg no hits so far, except for I want to say deer clops. I was kind of hammered. DQ for over 500 attempts. No, the big 500. DQ because you shower. Oh, DQ, streamer's washed. DQ because I find your voice annoying. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Sub 4, sub 4, sub 4. There we go. What? How did he know? What the fuck? Whoops. 3, 4. Hit DQ because you rolled a natty 1 when I rolled my D20. Okay. Damn it. For catfishing because I'm not an actual potato. Shit. DQ because the music you put over the no-hit was like really fucking bad. DQ because you listen to Imagine Dragons. Alright, DQ, you play Terraria, yeah. That's the winner. Yep. Really loud construction noise. You see, what you gotta do is you gotta put that over, and then you have to say into the microphone, I'm sorry, I'm sorry about the noise in the background. They're doing construction in my neighborhood. Like what old YouTubers would do, like old Let's Play YouTubers, you know? When the meta was much less about cutting out the slower bits or annoying bits, and it was just streaming, but you know, in not live form. They'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry if I sound bad, I'm sick today. It's like, you know, back in the day, right? Like, you would just push through and record anyway. Nowadays, you just don't record when you're sick. You just do something else. Do your recording when your voice isn't fucked up. Instead of in the living room, apologize for the background noise. Yeah, apologize for, like, the family in the background. Sorry about my parents arguing. They're going through a divorce right now. No, I'm an idiot. Alright, your cats can't not bother you. Speaking of, where are my cats? Tabs was yelling at me earlier. I don't know where she went. They must be all curled up somewhere, sleeping. They sure do love to sleep. Oh, Blockos, okay. Whew. Sweet. Ooh! I almost. Oh, hey, look at that. Speak of the devil. Here's one of the cats. Zenith has decided to say hi. I don't know what's happening, dude. That phase 2 is fucked up. My God. You get something for no hitting A-bomb or just bragging rights? Partially bragging rights. You don't get anything for no hitting legendary. You don't get a roll or anything. Oh yeah, there is a no hit item for all of the siblings. I forgot about that. Everyone say hi to Zenith. But really, so the reason why I'm no hitting, I should write a manifesto, not a manifesto. I should write it in the description. But so for A-bomb, you either tank build and you are fighting for like 8 minutes, and I don't want to do that, or you do glass cannon build, right? And like with the glass cannon build, I'm pretty much only get like 1 hit maybe that I can tank. So I figured, you know what, might as well go all the way for the no hit, because it'd be funny to say my first clear of A-bomb is legendary no hit. It'll take longer probably than just yes hitting him with a tank build and a longer fight, but this is more fun. This is more fun than doing a tank build and just rotating through this attack 15 times before I get to phase 2. Which would genuinely lead to me making more mistakes and dying probably faster. Right? Alright, doesn't have a roll because most people would do it first without doing second, who would suck. That's the reason why, I'm pretty sure. Also because they hate that legendary exists in the first place. But that's why you can't get SMG without doing seg first. is to keep people from just jumping to it and pissing themselves and the judges off. And yet, people still do it anyway. I'm just doing this because it's fun. That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. There we go. Alright, imagine caring about the Discord roll. I mean, I want those rolls. I want those damn rolls, man. I want to be able to put that shit in my dating profile. Granted, you know, I don't need to be in, like, have the Discord roll to be able to say that, right? Once I do it and everything's verified, I could just leave the Discord. But I don't know. I like hanging out in the Fargo's Discord. I think it's fun. God fucking damn it. Ah. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. That would decrease your chances. True. That is of course the joke. Yeah, man. I'm a cruel eternity god and a supreme masochist god holder. And then they go like, what the fuck does that mean? And then you go into a long tirade about what it means, and then nobody ever wants to talk to you ever again. I told the girl that I have seg, and she looked at me like I was crazy. What are you talking about? Is there a gas leak in your house? Yeah, man, I have segs. What? No, I've never felt the touch of a woman. I'm really good at Terraria. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like being up this high. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm afraid of heights. Please let me down. I know I said uppies, but I didn't want this much uppies. Oh, what the hell? We're at phase 2? Okay. Fucking dissociated throughout that attempt. Fuck. I am stupid and bad. Killed A-bomb hitless and like Maso reduces the chance of any woman. Yeah, especially if you use that specific wording, because half those words don't fucking mean anything. What the fuck is leg Maso? Not, well, I guess leg is a word. First question, what about arm Maso? You beat an atomic bomb with your leg? What? Way more impressive to no-hit math class, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna no-hit college. It's time for me to go get some higher education finally at the ripe age of 26. You like when people hit you with the legs? Yeah, dude, oh my god. When I go to the doctor and they test my reflexes with that little hammer, it gets me going, man. You don't even know. Better no-hit jobs. You joke, but I no-hit my job every day. Because I work in a job where I don't get hit. Nice. There you go. At that point, you just dodge the hammer? No, because I like it. I like the hammer. Ah! It really gets my beak wet, if you know what I mean. What the fuck am I saying? Ordered food a while ago. Oh, I want a donut. Yeah, just go ahead and put it through the screen. I'll eat it. Donut. I always feel very Homer Simpson-pilled when I think of a donut. Or beer. Or both. Beer and donuts. Oh, shit. Judging because the no-hit reflexes are beyond any test. True! And then I get sad because I wanted to get hit by the hammer. Fish. What kind of fish? There is a correct answer. Fudge! I'm playing like ass again. Carp. Carp is not an edible fish. Oops. Nobody eats carp. You know what I want? I want Burger King burger and Burger King fries. That's not true. What the fuck do I want right now? What am I craving? What is in my head? What do I want to eat? The correct answer is salmon. Roasted salmon. Alright, we're LARPing fish now. Dude, okay, you know what actually slaps as someone who currently lives in the South? Fried catfish. Dude, fried catfish is fucking delicious. Fish sticks. Fish sticks! Fish sticks. Dude, fried catfish with some hush puppies? Oh, honey. I don't fully understand what LARPing means. It's just posing. It's just being a LARPer is just being a poser. We've just started using a different word for it because the internet fucking sucks. It's just being a poser or being a fake fan. But everyone's like, oh, LARP, because some dipshit on TikTok probably was like, oh, I'm gonna start calling it this, and then it caught on because the youth are stupid. There, I said it. I'm officially old. I'm shitting on the next generation. But I'm valid in it because LARP is fucking stupid. It already had a goddamn meaning and it got changed. Old man yells at cloud, I know. Make all the jokes you want. I fucking hate it. It pisses me off. So much worse than 6-7. Alright. There we go. Wait, ICL is supposed to be like, I can't lie? I thought it was supposed to be like, I care less, even though that's not even correct. You know, a lot of people misuse that. A lot of people say I could care less when the phrase is I couldn't care less. Because if you could care less, then like, okay, care less then. Really, we really dropped, not gonna lie, for I can't lie. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. We already had a phrase for it. I hate the internet sometimes. Rated company necessarily is not 6-7. See, I actually came around pretty hard on 6-7. I think I do quite like it. I think it ended up being funny because it's such a like thing to go to. Like that's the whole thing. Is like if you're estimating something middle range above 5, you're gonna say 6-7, right? So it's like then it's like it's just a rehash of 6-9, but it's actually got a different meaning to it in a way because it's more just an inside joke instead of being the funny haha sex number. So it's like, you know, it grew on me. But LARP is never gonna grow on me. Even if I do say it, it's still like with hatred in my heart for the term itself. Because I remember a time when you just got called a poser or a fake fan. And I think being called a poser or a fake fan has a lot more bite to it. Because it's not a goofy meme word. Calling somebody a fake fan when they're being a fake fan is so much better than calling them a LARPer. Alright, so 7 MMs when counting exists, yeah. Oh shit! Well. That's bad. Alright. Let's say lesser people spam. TSPMO, ICL, broke. Wait, this shit pissed me off. I can't lie, broken heart. Oh, right, the emojis, yeah. Dude, the wilted rose was pissing me off for a solid, like, couple months when people started using that. This shit pissed me off, I can't lie. Like, can we just... Our brains are shrinking. Man, I promised myself when I was younger that I wouldn't shit on the new generation. But they're making it so hard not to! Solid. Tapped into Broken Heart emoji, but I never got into the Wilted Rose. Broken Heart makes sense. Wilted Rose makes sense too. It's just, I don't know, I just don't understand the point of like constantly changes. I guess like, you know, languages evolve over time, and like it's, you know, it's something that has meaning. But like Wilted Rose gets me less tilted than like fucking LARP, you know? Because words mean things, emojis don't. Applying the same meaning to multiple emojis is fine. But it's like when we already have a term for something, we don't need to apply that term to something else. Or that definition to another term. Like that's just a waste of resources. There we go. You know what isn't annoying? Dead as Disco summer update. Oh, I bet. What do they got in the summer update? Seth, when are you gonna play Dead as Disco? At some point. Some point. Soon. Hopefully. I might be washed. We are staring down the 3-hour mark. And I think I'm washed for the day. Let's aim for one more PB. Aw, that was dumb. That was dumb movement on my part. Fuck. There's now an automatic song syncer for custom songs. Oh, sick. That's fucking rad, dude. Alright, you know what? I did just get paid. I think it's about time I bought Dead as Disco and actually played it. Ooh. I could throw out a quick video on it. Because fucking Skyblock's gonna take another goddamn month to put together. Of course, it'll take longer if I start working on another video alongside it, but, you know. At least I'll upload something. I really don't want to go another 7 months between uploads. That was really, really, really bad. What am I doing? I completely forgot that I needed to move. Yeah, I'm at the point of the day where I'm consistently forgetting what attack is supposed to come next and like what I need to do for it, which means it might be wraps. Fuck! That was just bad movement. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Hold on a second. Maybe this was not a good idea to do. Okay, nope. Alright, cool. Phase 2. Let's see, am I gonna fuck this up immediately? Likely. God damn it, man. I freak out. That attack, you know, the times that I can actually get to it, right? That attack's gonna trip me up for a while. That's gonna be my my Emperor Splendor, right? Once I figure it out, it'll be cake. But the problem is getting to it and then actually practicing it, because it is a minute deep in the fight. I have to play perfectly for a minute to even get a chance to practice that attack. And it's like, even if I go tank, then I have to play perfectly, or not perfectly, then I have to play somewhat perfectly for like 3 minutes before I get to practice the attack. Fargo's practice mod? Yeah, that is true. I can do Fargo's practice mod. I don't like that. Because, you know, we're doing a full playthrough, I would rather not. If I was just no-hitting the boss for, like, you know, just to, like, for the achievement of no-hitting him, then yeah. But since we're doing the playthrough, nah, I don't wanna. It has its uses, but since we're doing it live and it's the full playthrough sort of thing, I don't want to do that. Oh, I moved too much. God damn it. All right, love, have a good night. Yep, it will be here next time. Yep, tomorrow 10 a.m. Central. The same start time as today. I hate time zones. They're so necessary because the world is global, but fuck, man. So it's like I never know what to say. But yeah, we'll be here again tomorrow, getting my ass kicked more. All right, my big brain, it's busting it. Fuck! Why was I so close? Why was I so close and sitting right at the danger point? Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know. Very odd choices from me. God damn it! I didn't go up high enough. Or all right, what do we got? We got 2 more minutes. We can take it to 550, I think, today. Take it to 550 attempts. Damn, he was really moving that one. It's funny, sometimes he moves around me and repositions a lot, and sometimes he doesn't. Cool. Solid. Oh shit, I should have dropped. And I would have been fine. Dude, there's like, on this side of my face, there is a couple like small scratches that I don't know where they came from. They're not cat scratches, but they've been itchy as fuck. I don't know what happened. I think I'm dying. Like, I know they're not cat scratches because they appeared last night before I went to bed. And, I hadn't been scratched by any of my cats. I was like, maybe if I'd gotten scratched in my sleep for some fucking reason, maybe. But it was weird. Game Freak Steam release? I don't know what Game Freak is. Alright, Souls-like with the dog. So, Dark Souls. Dark Souls has lots of dogs. Green Card Game Company, Game Freak is the company that makes, really? They make Pokemon? Oh shit, yeah, that's what, okay. I was like, I wasn't sure because it's like, that sounds familiar, but I can't place like what it's connected to. That's why, because I've never played a Pokemon game. There we go. God damn it, I keep fucking that up. Before Bark Souls. Oh, Bark Souls is so good. That's so good. Oh, damn it. Dropped a little bit too fast. Woof. Okay. Where are we at? 540. We got 10 attempts left. What the fuck? I forgot how to play the video game. I swear I'm not throwing. I swear I'm just an idiot. Huh? Huh? I'll have to review the footage on that one. I don't know what killed me. It says Abominationn scythe, but there wasn't anything there. Damn it. I need to stop glancing over at chat. Nice. Fuck. Bad positioning there. Ooh. Game looks like it has actual graphics. This is what Game Freak can do with the budget. Hold on, let me take a look at this. What was it called again? Beast of Reincarnation? Oh, look, there it is, right there. Damn, what the fuck? That actually looks good? What the hell? Wait, that looks kind of like genuinely fire, like visuals wise. That's a release date trailer. Do they got a gameplay trailer? Oh, it's Monster Hunter. No, it's not. Okay, that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. Hi, Jacob. You're coming in right at the end because we're only doing a couple more attempts because we're at the 3-hour mark. But now I'm looking at this game here. All right. That's pretty neat. That's what they can do with some fucking budget. What do you know? All right, there we go. Ah, shit. Okay. God damn it. 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. Yeah, well, I'm keeping the A-bomb streams shorter, so I'm not wasting attempts when I'm fatigued post 3 hours, because it seems like about 3 hours is like my max to like be really good, except for a couple flukes, you know, here and there. So I think keeping it closer to 3 hours than 4 is wise for my attempt count and sanity. Even though I'm actually really enjoying my time with this fight. Oops. Wrong way. Or also somewhat reasonably priced. Yeah, 60 bucks for what looks like a 60 bucks game instead of 80. That's pretty nice. Alright, 674 damage. Well, that's actually 6,074 damage. I have the damage scaled up to 10 times because we are no hitting. Oop, that was close. Precision seal moment. What the hell? I should be dead. I should be dead. Damn it, no, I want to be close to him. Fuck, for the aura. There we go. God damn. Oh my god. No hitting, why? Because 674 damage, that's why. Just doing glass cannon so I'm not fighting him for 8 hours for one attempt is already practically a no-hit, so it's like, you know, let's go for gold. Let's make it a no-hit. Why not? I already no-hit Empress. If I could no-hit Empress, I could do this too. It'll take some time figuring it out, but we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Besides, I'm having way more fun doing this no-hit than yes-hit with tank. Like, way more fun. Oops. All right, last attempt of the day. Tank palm tungsten short sword only. You can do that. You can do that. I'm good. I don't want, no, no thanks. Okay, that was a bad attempt. One more. That's how you know I'm not throwing just to be done. Oh yeah, test Holy Water on Moonlord. This will be the last attempt, no matter how good it goes. We'll test Holy Water on Moonlord because I do want to see how that goes. Beat this boss already? I have not beaten this boss already. What are you talking about? Oh, you're telling me to beat this boss already. If it's boring, then go do something else. Ugh. Alright, if I could lift 800 pounds one time. Yeah, well, I mean, people always say that, like, A-bomb is just as consistent, right? So it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, or as much of a problem. Alright, let's go ahead and let's drop that down. Let's grab my Celestial Sigil real quick. Do I have any holy water? I could probably craft some holy water. I can. This is dumb. All right, let's pause that. Let's get the regular music up real quick, because now we're just gonna test this out. Okay, so first things first, I need to disable all disable all extra attack effects and my minions. That way, the only thing doing damage during eternity, no, because we're testing damage. We're testing if it works, and the best way to test if it works is on legendary, so I can see if it does any damage whatsoever. What the hell was I gonna do? I do not remember what I was gonna grab out of here. It's fine. We can just do it like this. I do need it. Can I turn off my... I can't turn off the thingy. Let me grab my... let me just grab the solar armor. So I don't die instantly when I spawn the fucker. Oh, right. Now I remember what I was gonna grab. My super dummy. I needed to make sure I was gonna do no damage. Huh. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize that the Molten Inferno itself does damage. Okay, there we go. So we are doing 0 damage with anything besides the holy water. It does do damage? It's telling me, yeah, I'm doing DPS. So it looks like, yes, it does in fact ignore, oh wait, hold on. I'm being dumb. Oh, I'm out. Shit. No, the sentries won't do any damage. The problem is I had the Heart of the Master equipped. So Nullification Curse didn't matter. I need to make more holy water now. There we go. I am stupid. Okay, with nullification, well, hold on. Can I just turn that specifically off? No, I can't. Okay, so we'll just keep Heart of the Master off. We'll put that back on. Curse. No. I'm gonna send a nuke to your fucking house. All right, so let's see. Let's try this again. The nullification curse on active. Yep, 0. Well, no, I apparently am. No, I'm not doing any damage. Yeah, no, does not work. Does not work. So yeah, you cannot use holy water. It is genuinely, it has to be melee. Because I'm hitting those hands and it's not doing anything. All right, it would have been funny. It would have been really funny. Like it'll work in Eternity mode and in Masochist mode because the nullification curse is less. It's only 60% instead of full. Does it affect the oh, it doesn't trigger the vortex. That's interesting. All right, but yeah, no damage. No damage at all. Dude, this with fucking supersonic is really weird. All right, let's see if I can get to. Dude, if I can get all the way to what's it called? Oh wait, I should definitely keep my. Oh, dude, it doesn't build up solar. It doesn't count as an attack for the solar enchantment. Interesting. Yeah, it's not even hitting the eyes. It was when I had Nullification Curse off. When I had Heart of the Master on, it was hitting and they were breaking. So I want to get to all class phase and see if then it will work. I don't know what that is. Ow. Fucking prismatic bolts, man. So yeah, it won't hit here. Ow. I like how I'm still bad at dealing with the prismatic bolts. And just the fight in general. Fuck you. This boss is class specific faces. Bro has not been paying attention at all. Granted, you weren't here for any of the Moonlord fights. This also means you didn't watch my most recent video. Fake fan. Let me. Oh, the chloral leaves aren't hitting because I turned that shit off. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Thought I did. All right, let me watch my videos. Honestly, real. I don't have a way to turn on invincibility because I don't have Dragon Lens installed, so I gotta like just survive. Here we go. There we go. Since I don't have, what is that? What is shooting? Oh, yeah, that doesn't, it's not gonna do any damage during this. I need to turn the probes off, hold on. There we go. Ow. This is really weird. I just be moving around. Why wouldn't I just be doing? It's true, but the videos are just better. I don't know. I feel like the videos are better produced. It's just I don't upload ever because I forget. Or not forget, because I overwhelm myself with the editing process and then I just don't finish videos. Nope. Honestly, this is good practice for seg. Alright, new video, we hate videos, skill issue. Alright, there's Stardust. Damn, I am really fucking bad at this fight. Damn it, I didn't want to use that. Okay. Shit. Well, that's problematic. Fucking hell, man. Oh my god, this is such a waste of time. I just need to be able to turn on fucking. Is there a way for me to skip to the all class phase? Just got my college laptop. Nice. We're done with like fighting shit for the day. But I'm trying to test and see if you can use the holy water to do damage in the all class phase of Moonlord, because it doesn't do any damage in like the class phases, but it also isn't hitting. So the question is, like, when we get to all class, will it hit? Because it was hitting when I had the Heart of the Master on, but it isn't anymore. And then it's gonna be head, eye, yup. They're hitting the ground. They're hitting the leech. That's it. Alright, that was solid. Damn it. Alright, we're shoot the stream, MNL. Yeah, that's exactly. DQ for stalling. There we go. Just thought stream was ending. Yeah, so we're testing something because we were gonna end, but I wanted to test this first before we ended. Alright, so yeah. No damage in any of the class phases. This one's going much better than the last ones because I'm actually playing the game instead of being dumb. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to dodge that, genuinely. Oops, hit the laser. At least I have solar armor. Alright, avoid all that shit. There we go. Better. My god, his forehead laser still irritates me. All right, holy water. I wanted to see if holy water ignored nullification curse, which it doesn't. But now that we know that it doesn't ignore nullification curse, I need to know if it'll work during all class phase, because I'm really just curious. All right, there we go, all class. Yeah. Holy shit, it works during all class phase, but only during all class. That is ridiculous. So, Moonlord, theoretically beatable. Theoretically beatable with holy water. If you're okay with 25 damage per second in one part of the fight. No, it doesn't. That's the thing, is it doesn't have a class damage type. It just says damage, which was like, well, wait, so is it affected by nullification curse? And the answer is yes, it is. Now I need to kill myself so he dies. All right, come on. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, the healing. Shit, the healing. Yeah, no, it's impossible. You cannot kill like Maso with holy water. There's no way to do it. Which, like, you shouldn't monoclass like Maso Moonlord anyway. Or no class, I guess. But yeah, that is it. That is it for today. God damn it, man. I want to be an editor for free. Be an editor for a streamer for free because of lazy shit. Yeah, I don't. No. The thing is, like, nobody's gonna accept a free offer for editing because they're gonna assume that the quality is not gonna be good. You know. Oh my god, it's so warm. I'm melting. I'm actually melting. I need to go lay in front of a fan or something. All right. That's gonna be it for me today, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with more A-bomb, and hopefully the warm-up today plus Brave buff plus no being on no being on work for 4 days in a row should mean that I should be doing pretty well. Plus sleep club, yeah. Although I slept pretty well last night. We should do better tomorrow. We should be able to make some actual progress tomorrow. We will see how it goes. But until then, didn't know you had any fans. That's so mean. No, I'm kidding. Customization, redirect. Let's see if there's anybody live. No, nobody's live. Thorben's gonna be live at some point soon, but not right now. Plus breakfast buff, hydration buff. Yeah, plus no heat buff because I didn't grab my fan. All right. Yeah, have a great night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I think this is the most viewed stream that I've done ever. Like, aside from, like, what's it called? Rated streams. I saw the number hit 30, which is fucking awesome. Go to random GD streamer. I do not give a shit about Geometry Dash, and that's not how YouTube raids work. I can only raid specific people if I follow them. I'm not gonna go follow a Geometry Dash YouTube streamer to raid them. Come on, it's a different game. What the fuck? And also, I don't want anything to do with Geometry Dash. So fuck no. All right, thank you all for watching.